Welcome to the Shift into What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, welcome back. I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and today we're talking about something that's been reshaping how I move through life: surrender. Not just surrendering the outcome, but surrendering the way I think the outcome should come. This is the gift of surrender, the kind that frees you from having to control every detail and helps you receive what's yours, even when it doesn't show up in the order or package you imagined. So let's get into it today. I've always had this belief: if I show up, do the right thing, speak up, and stay the course, things will work out in a way that makes sense. But lately, I've been learning that surrender isn't all about waiting for my version of the outcome. It's more about releasing the idea that my version is the only way it can work. And if I'm honest, that's been hard, especially when I finally found the courage to use my voice and it felt like it didn't change anything. I'm thinking about a time where I had a situation that didn't work out in my favor, and I was led to file an appeal. When I filed the appeal, I didn't want to. It made no logical sense to me. I had already been through so much and I was tired. But something in me knew this was the next right step, even if it wasn't the step I would have chosen. That's the tension we experience when you want to control the narrative, the sequence, the how. And when it doesn't go that way, it's easy to dismiss what's happening as failure or delay. But what if it's not? What if the blessing isn't in the version you prayed for? What if it's wrapped in something uncomfortable, out of order, maybe even in a situation you were ready to walk away from altogether? Because surrender can look like filing an appeal, in my case, when you'd rather be done, choosing peace over proof, allowing blessings to show up in ways that confuse you but still comfort you, being led even when your logic wants to lead instead. Let me be honest, my first instinct was to push all the way back, to fix it myself, to move on in a way that made sense to me. But there's a gift in surrender that I never expected. It softens you. It opens your eyes. It makes room for better, not because you forced it, but because you released it. And maybe that's the breakthrough in itself. Realizing that faith isn't about predicting the next step. It's about obeying it, even when it doesn't follow your outline. So let's take the time to reflect. Is there anything you're overlooking or resisting just because it doesn't look like the path you imagined? Are you so focused on how it should happen that you're missing how it's already unfolding? Sometimes surrender is less about letting go of control and more about letting go of the blueprint you thought life had to follow. So as we wrap up, I first want to say, I know this isn't easy. Releasing what you thought would be, trusting a path that's unfamiliar, letting go of the version of success you worked so hard to protect. But there is a gift waiting on the other side of surrender. Peace that doesn't depend on outcomes, provision that is not limited to your plan, a quiet confidence that says, even when I don't understand it, I'll still follow the nudge. So today, let's loosen the grip, not just on the result, but on the way we believe it has to arrive. Because what's for you might not come in the order you expected, but it will still be good. Until the next time. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear how your shift is unfolding.